Hi, and thanks for watching. This is Tyler from Electric Shaver Guide, and this is a full review of the Braun Series 9. Here's a table of contents for this video review. We'll discuss what's in the box, talk about some of the specs and features, different cleaning methods, and then of course the shaving performance. Now I'm also going to touch on comparing the Braun Series 7 to this Braun Series 9. However, if you are watching this video on the website, directly below you'll find more information about this with its separate review. And if you are watching on YouTube, then you can always find this information in the description of the video. So directly below the video, you'll have the published date, and then you can click show more and you can find more information in this description area. So I'll put links in that area where you can find more information about comparing this Series 9 to the Braun Series 7 and other useful links as well. Here's what's in the box with the Braun Series 9 9095cc. So you get the shaver itself, the cleaning and charging station, a nice traveling case, an electrical cord, and a cleaning brush. Some models have the appliance oil, however, I did not receive it with my model. With the cleaning stations, you'll get one clean and renew liquid pack, and then of course the cleaning dock where you can charge and clean the shaver. As you're probably aware, there are quite a few models to choose from, and it can get really confusing. So I'll try and clear up some of the information here. Here we're looking at the 9095cc W&D. Anytime you see W&D, it stands for wet and dry, meaning that that particular shaver can be used in the shower with shaving cream or at the sink with shaving cream. If it does not contain W&D, it's not a wet and dry shaver, and Braun does not recommend you use it wet with shaving cream or in the shower. The CC stands for clean and charge, so the CC means that it comes with the cleaning base. So the 9095cc wet and dry versus the 9090cc, the 9090cc is not wet and dry. There are some other models as well that aren't listed here, and some of the differences there just pertain to either a geographic location or some displays on the shaver or on the cleaning base itself. But the shaving performance with a Braun Series 9 is going to be the same whether it has the wet and dry feature or whether it comes with a cleaning base. Apart from, having the ability to use it wet and dry, the performance is the same with all the Series 9 shavers. And I would just recommend that you stick with the 9095cc wet and dry. And if you don't want the cleaning base, then stick with a 9080s wet and dry. The prices are going to be very similar with all these shavers. Now, each shaver can be rinsed with water over the sink, whether it's a wet and dry shaver or not. So you can always, brush out the shaver and rinse it over the sink. They all are, water resistant to a certain extent. Here are some of the specs and features that are found on all the Braun Series 9 models. Braun is claiming that the Series 9 shaver is the world's best shaver in efficiency and skin comfort, and this is somewhat achieved with some of the new features that are on the Series 9 shaver. And just based on this, and we'll get more into this in the shaving performance, the Series 9 shaver does shave a lot faster, it is more comfortable, and it is more efficient, and this is due to some of these new features. So there are 4 cutting elements now on the foil head, and you can see on the left there this picture. This is a Series 7 with lined up against the Series 9. So you've got an opti-foil, and then you've got a direct cut trimmer, and then the blue trimmer there is the hyper lift and cut trimmer, followed by another opti-foil. So Braun is calling this synchrosonic head. And along with what they call sonic technology, which refers to the 10,000 micro vibrations per minute, this is really what you get when you combine all these things. You get a very comfortable shave. It's a bit more efficient now and faster, a bit more powerful. as well. So some of the other features that we did speak about was the waterproof feature. Some of these models can be used in the shower or over the sink with shaving cream. You've got a power lock feature now, so when you hold down the power button for 3 seconds, you can turn it on lock mode so it won't turn on if you're traveling with it. The head pivots back and forth. There's a pop-up trimmer as well. So if you'd like more information about these specs and more details about them, you can find that information over on the website Electric Shaver Guide. Now, there are really two cleaning methods. One, you can use the cleaning base or you can do a manual clean. However, I recommend that everyone does a manual clean every time they use this shaver. So you simply remove the foil cap and you take your cleaning brush and just gently brush away any stubble. And then you can take the foil cap and you can shake it over the sink, shaking out any stubble, or gently tap it on your countertop. Now, if you don't have a cleaning base, you can as well rinse these under running water, and then you can put the foil cap back on the shaver, turn it on, and rinse the unit under running water as well. And then you would just take it off and let it dry. And you can do this with any one of the Braun Series 9 models. Using and setting up the cleaning base is really easy. You insert the shaver and you'll get 3 displays. The one on the left indicates that the cleaning liquid is low or empty in this case. The center light means it's charging, and the 3 droplets mean that it needs a clean. I've received quite a few questions regarding the Clean and Renew liquid packs, how long they last, what are some alternatives, and you can find that information below on the website. But every cleaning station for these models will come with one Braun Clean and Renew liquid pack. You simply remove the cap. However, I would store that somewhere conveniently, because if you're traveling with the shaver, you might want to put the cap back on. And if you don't use it for an extended period of time, maybe you're just doing some manual cleans, you can put that cap back on and less of it will evaporate. To install it, you simply click the button on the back and insert it into the base, and then simply click down and you're good to go. Once you put the electric shaver into the base, it will indicate what is needed. The center light indicates that it's charging. The lights on the right indicate that cleaning is needed. And here you go. You simply just press the button and you're good to go. Moving on now to the shaving performance, and this is the section that really matters. So here you can see in this demonstration, it might not look like much, but I'm able to shave my cheek all the way down to my mustache and back in just a few strokes. And you're just not going to be able to do this with any other type of electric shaver. So I would definitely say that there are improvements here with the Braun Series 9. I was extremely surprised at how fast it was and basically how comfortable the shave was. Based on having 2 or 3 days worth of growth here, with my personal experience, I definitely noticed that this shaver did have some improvements over the previous model. So it's very fast and it is very comfortable given the type of facial hair I have in this specific demonstration. So I would definitely say that it is the best shaver out right now. It's the fastest and it is the most comfortable. So I decided to shave the other side of my face with the Braun Series 7 just to give us that side-by-side comparison. And I definitely did notice a difference. With 2 or 3 days worth of growth here, relatively thick facial hair, the Braun Series 9 did perform better. It was faster and slightly more comfortable. But that's not taking anything away from the Braun Series 7. It's still an excellent shaver. It's still completely satisfying. And the end result is basically the same. You can't get any smoother of a shave than you will with the Braun Series 7 compared to the Braun Series 9. However, the 9 was slightly more comfortable and faster. And when you shave faster, fewer strokes, it generally leads to, less irritation. But whether it's right for your specific situation is going to depend on a lot of things. Here, my facial hair, might be a bit thicker than yours. And I think for most people, the Braun Series 7 is probably good enough. However, for those who want the best shaver, the newest shaver, the Series 9 does perform extremely well, and it does have, a slightly better performance than the Series 7. Just to wrap up this review, here are some final thoughts. So firstly, on some of the improvements with the Series 9, there was a time with the Braun Series 7 I thought, how can they really make an electric shaver any better? I would say that with the improvements in some of the design features, the Braun Series 9 does have a slight edge over the Series 7. So I would say that they are still making improvements that do perform and create, a better shaving experience. But, whether you're going to notice that difference is going to depend, a lot on your facial hair type. So if you have a thicker beard, then you will probably notice, that the Braun Series 9 slightly outperforms the Braun Series 7. However, if you have, more of a medium type of beard, your facial hair might not be that thick, you probably won't notice any sort of a difference. So whether the Braun Series 7 is better than the Series 9 certainly depends on a few things, and that's why below this video I have some more information about that, more detailed information about my recommendation, and you can find that below this video or through some of the links in the description if you are watching on YouTube. So basically, the Braun Series 7 is still an excellent shaver, and at the end of the day, you will get the same shaving sort of end result. You can't get any smoother or any closer of a shave than you will with the Series 7. However, the process of getting there with the Series 9, for some people, it is going to be an improvement. But again, whether you should buy it or not also will depend on the price. So the price of the Series 9 at the time of recording this certainly is going to change. That's why, the article below or the information below this video will give you an up-to-date information on the price, and that's going to be a factor as well. When they first came out, you probably agree that the Series 9 is probably not worth double the price of a Series 7. However, when the price starts to fluctuate lower, it certainly creates more of an incentive to get that Braun Series 9. So again, you can find more information below on the website as well. And if you are interested in purchasing the Braun Series 9, you can find links to that as well below this video. So at the end of the day, I hope that you get some great shaving results with any shaver that you do choose. Take care.